Growing up, we were never taught about First Peoples in our history in Canada. Towards the end of my career as a police officer in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, I attended Truth and Reconciliation Commission events to listen to Indigenous people and elders. It was here I discovered the history of residential schools, colonization, systemic discrimination, and the ongoing impacts these have had on our Indigenous youth, families, and communities. This was a revelation to me, and I had to rethink my journey. Throughout my career, I received various awards for my work, but it was not until I was honored with an eagle feather and later gifted the Blackfoot name of Magatstapinakum, Red Morning, at which time I knew my true calling was to advance Indigenous inclusion in Canada. I have a new cultural understanding. I try to see things through an Indigenous perspective with my relationships with people and the environment. I was sharing these insights and advising government and businesses when the Rotary District Governor asked me to support its outreach to local Indigenous communities. Our District Indigenous Relations Committee is unique because it has representation from non-Rotarian Indigenous leaders. It facilitates training for clubs and members and provides supports for Rotary and Indigenous communities to co-create engagement opportunities. A young Blackfoot artist developed a logo to promote our joint work, and she portrayed two hands shaking in a traditional medicine wheel, representing our commitment to view our work through an Indigenous lens. In my teachings, we start by facing the east, towards the sunrise, the new beginnings. And its totem animal is the keen-eyed eagle, which seeks the truth. The south is the direction of the full warm sun. The totem animal is the mouse, who knows intuitively what is fair and right. The blue section is the west, a place of spiritual striving. The totem animal is the bear, which uses introspection and its senses to build relationships and goodwill. The north, the color white, symbolizes snow and wisdom of the elders. The totem animal, the buffalo, provides all of its possessions to the benefit of the entire community. After being gifted this medicine wheel image with its 4 directions, our district committee realized there was a connection with Rotary. Its guiding principle of the 4-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all? A youth-focused Interact Club was formed at one of our reserve schools, and clubs and Indigenous groups are collaborating on projects, making programs and services more accessible and relevant to their communities. By building relationships with our Indigenous neighbors, our clubs are creating a more welcoming and inclusive culture. I am actively working to promote equality and protecting human rights for Indigenous people. I refuse to stay silent, and I'm committed to using my influence to remove barriers of full inclusion and participation.